He's a switchblade. Oh, it's just the demo. Okay. Okay. Hello everyone, I'm Manticore, and welcome to Let's Meet Adam 2, the demo. Now, I loved the first one. I thought it was a great time. It was a whole escape room thing, but it was actually like a... Go watch my series on it. It's really... I really enjoyed making it. I really enjoyed editing it. There were some things that I had to heavily edit, but we'll get to that later. Let's see what's going on here.
Where did you go, River? How do I find
The
you?
protagonist of the first one.
Welcome to Manticore Video.
You're the one. Me? You're the one.
Please. Please.
I feel like I'm going crazy.
This throne, this crown, mine.
I just wanna be beautiful every day. Is that so wrong?
No! No! No!
Oh my god, this is so dope.
Hold my bones.
Oh, I'm so hyped. This looks so cool. There was a voice acting in the first one. Adam. Well, this must be the place. My eyes adjust painfully to the acidic red neon lights. My Lyft driver essentially kicked me out of his car the moment we got to the motel. Serves me right on all counts for falling asleep. Oh god, I wonder if I was snoring the entire time. How embarrassing. I take a deep breath and shake that thought out of my head. I try to focus on where I am. It's senseless for me to end up another Los Angeles casualty before I even get started. The dingy building in front of me screamed scummy motel. From what I remember, he said it's partially apartments. He said it's partially apartments. River said it's partially apartments. I feel a tear forming itself in my left eye. It makes that eye twitch slightly, and so I will it back. There's no point getting this emotional, considering I don't know the full situation yet. And yet, I look down at the crumpled scrap of paper I'm holding with the messily written address. It isn't that late, but it already looks like we're deep into the night. I'm tired. Given all the rush packing earlier this afternoon, then the long ride from my town to the Phoenix airport, then flying into LAX, I quickly stuff that paper scrap into my pocket. I'll waste up my duffel bag and walk in. As the door to River's apartment creaks open, I have to hold back any expression of disgust. Not just disgust, or rather not only disgust, but uneasiness. Sirens and strange voices blare outdoors. Terrifying city sounds that I'm just not used to. The apartment itself is dark. Claustrophobically small, a little too warm, and smells... Is that a hint of weed I smell? I can't believe this is where River's been staying this past year. And so I stare. Just stare for what feels like 10 minutes. Until I feel an unfriendly poke against my shoulder blade. I swing around to see my new landlady's scrunched up face, made uglier by a look of anger. She's probably in her late 50s, squat with wide-set small almond eyes and a messy updo. I noticed right away when we first met that she must be a smoker of advanced years, since her voice is raspy, deep, and scratchy beyond all repair. Here you go. Don't lose key or I charge you $20 for new one. Don't I get a spare key? She scoffs and fans her hand at me. Like I've said the most ridiculous thing ever. Policy, that's how we always do. She then gives me a suspicious look, with one squinted eye and a sagging frown. So where's your friend? River's not feeling well, ma'am. It was an emergency and he's getting treatment back home.
Oh, where?
Arizona, ma'am.
That's so far. Why he go there?
His dad is a doctor there and they'll definitely give him the best care. I'm a bad liar, but I do it anyways, hoping she won't notice. I'm so sorry that he missed rent this month, but...
Just make sure you pay on time next time and it doesn't matter.
She turns around, walking away from me in a careless manner, the whole while fanning herself with her hand.
There's a phone. You call me if you have question or emergency. I already had you to lease, but you tell me when your friend come back.
I will. Good night, ma'am.
Thanks again.
Yeah, okay.
I don't like her. God, she's rude. I don't have a good feeling about her. Or this place at all. I turn to flick the living space lights on, only to find nothing happens. I frown and can't believe my bad luck. However, with my landlady gone, I finally relax and gently drop my duffel bag. I was sure I'd screw this up somehow. Reveals something that would cause her to freak out on me. Luckily, even from the start, she's approached me, my questions, and any requests with extreme indifference. She also didn't require much convincing to have me added to the lease. Just sent her a few photos of him and I together, along with some confidential rental info that only our landlady and River would know, and as long as the money comes in without issue, on time, and into her pockets. I drop to the ground, leaning up onto my duffel and think about him. Good God. I remember one of the last times I saw River, more than a year ago. I recall the dry warmth of the air and sun as it blanketed us. It was a temperate and breezy summer that year, in our little desert town. I just can't understand why you think this is the right time, out of all times to leave. Honestly, River, I really don't. Well, I can. My parents don't care where I go or what I do. We've both finished college. And even you have to admit there are 0 job opportunities if we stay. There's nothing left out here that I need to take care of. But what if it's just that I still need you out here? I'd surprised myself then, at having let that slip the way that it did. I felt melodramatic and silly. 2 seconds later, I rolled my eyes and shifted a bit. You know that it's hard for me to say it, but I really need you here, okay? I can't stand this place. I'll hate it so much more if you leave. You're like my brother, my best friend. Your only friend. I pouted in a way that probably looked really childish. Relax. I know, Adam. You're my family too. And you're also my only friend in this small town nightmare that we've called home for way too long. But like I said, there are 0 job opportunities out here, especially for what I want to do. There's really no reason for either of us to stay here. I know, it's just that... So let's just get the heck out of here. You and I. We'll both take off. Together. To LA. Adam? Adam. What are you so afraid of? Afraid, huh? Well, I'm here now, aren't I? I let out a really heavy sigh as I steady myself to my feet again. I'm sorry, River. Sorry that it took me so long to get here. But I'm here now and I know you need me. I'm sure of it. I'll figure out what you've been going through and a way to find you. Or am I completely wrong and maybe you're hiding? Could it be that you don't want to be found? Either way, where did you go, River? Where are you? Whenever you investigate, you'll find many clues/items that bring you closer to the truth. After finding every clue, submit the 3 most relevant clues to gain insight. Insight is spent to pick unique options that at times appear when making choices. Usually someone will like an insight answer. Perhaps something critical will be revealed, or you'll avoid fatal events. STI results? It's good to get tested, I suppose. Weed card. River's never smoked weed before. I feel sad. He looks unwell in this picture. Poster for a scary video game, Death Rule, Lost Code, but River hates horror. Sightseeing planet. I wonder if this traveler's book can help me figure out where he's gone. An old vase that's seen better days. Frankly, it should be thrown out. What the? That's River! On the cover of a porno is Sky Manning. The view outside of the window. Ah! Stop! Isn't spectacular. Just an alley and old decrepit buildings. Wallet. Now I know something is wrong. Who'd ever abandon their entire wallet? Alright, let's see what I got here. Pick the 3 most relevant clues. That one. Wallet and weed card? Was that right? You earned 3 insight points! Let's go! I crash down onto the bed. It's hard and squeaks under my newfound weight. After looking around River's apartment, I'm inexplicably exhausted, yet more awake than I've ever been. As I lay in my bed, a slew of wild images flood my mind, and I try piecing them together with River stuff. I pick up the DVD case and inspect it thoroughly.
Breathe.
Sky Manning. Manticore video. That's a crazy symbol. Okay, alright, but... Fine, forget it. I angrily hang up, then toss my phone towards the foot of the bed across from me. Oh my god, I hate the police. No, I don't hate the police. Hate is such a strong word. I'm just so frustrated. I can feel the onset of a migraine coming on. I hopelessly rub my temples and stifle back a sob. The police here are of no help at all. No different or better than those yokel ones from back home. Our small town sheriff said they don't look for missing persons who aren't within jurisdiction. But I knew truly all he thought was River must be busy ganging it up in Californication. Too busy to keep in contact with me, or return calls from the ones who care about him. River would never do that. Just stop texting or trying to call me for a month, especially when my last few voicemails were expressing how worried I was. Even calling LAPD with all my findings just now only resulted in yet another dead end. The officer I spoke to was basically trying to discourage me from filing a missing persons report, hinting that if I wasn't a relation it wouldn't be taken very seriously. But River's family had disowned him years ago, for coming out, along with me. So his family hasn't and won't be any help going forward. But that's not the worst part. The officer was implying that River's just another sad soul, lost in some complex subculture of LA. Not missing, just lost for a while. Another actor wannabe. Struck with wanderlust and a sprinkling of cocaine. But I know you, River, and you'd never let LA change you that much. Not like that. I sit up on my mildew-colored bed, pick up my phone and prepare to make my last call out of many for the day. With my fingers shaking, I dial the phone number off the back of the DVD case I found yesterday. Hello, thanks for calling Manticore Video. How can I help you? Oh, wrong voice. A feminine but old and tired sounding voice answers the line.
Hi.
I'm not sure if you can help me, but maybe you can find someone find me someone who can. Who may I direct your call? Well, first off, it's how may I, and that's the thing I don't know. It's kind of complex. My forehead starts to bead sweat, and I kick myself eternally for not scripting what I was going to say. The person on the other end lets out an angry kiss of their teeth. Excuse me, sir, what exactly are you calling regarding? Quick, Adam, you've got to think fast. You're bad at it, but should I lie? I'm Sky Manning's brother. Please just hear me out. I'm Sky Manning's brother. And it's been a month-ish since I've heard back from him. That is not like my brother at all. Sir, I understand your concern, but we're not at liberty to discuss personal matters in regards to any of our performers. All I need to know is if you've seen him lately. You can't disclose even that? No, sir, because that would fall under exposing personal information. And this is not how we keep our performers safe. But he's gone missing! At this point, I can tell the person on the other end has lost it. You know how many weirdos call us here at Manticore? Claiming they're one of our porn stars' baby mamas? And they want their money? More commonly, how many gay men call me saying they're so-and-so's soulmate? Only that the porn star in question doesn't realize it yet because they've never met? Hey, hold on now. No one is missing and I don't have time for your drama. This is way above my pay grade. I'm hanging up, sir. Have a good night. Good luck. If you have a real business inquiry, please call us back in the morning. But please do not call us again with this. I can't believe it. Nobody out there wants to help me. God damn. Wants to help us. I let the phone drop from my shaking hand. This isn't over. Not yet, River. I've come so far. I can't just walk away now. Call it intuition, but I have a hunch about this Manticore video. I feel someone there knows where River is. So don't worry, buddy. I'm coming for you. Lots of fit men in tight shirts line the perimeter of Manticore Video's reception area. They all sit on really expensive-looking chairs, scanning their phones. As I walk in, many of them look up. They inspect me with grilling eyes. Large framed posters of handsome men in Speedos hang everywhere. This whole thing makes me very self-conscious. I feel myself start to shrink. I hunch over and shyly adjust my hair. But while my eyes are ducking all the piercing gazes, I accidentally bump into the reception desk. Shoot! I clumsily take 2 steps back, but quickly steel myself, determined to speak to whoever's in charge.
Oh, hey.
Hold on one sec, Kay? I'll be right with you. Don't leave. Oh, okay? I steal back a gasp and sense my eyes widen, looking at the friendly receptionist who just greeted me. He's absolutely the prettiest guy I think I've ever seen in person. While he quickly types onto a screen inlaid as part of his desk, I take note of his perfect porcelain skin. Big light green eyes and blonde hair almost as light as himself. I think how he could have been a model, or closer yet, a K-pop idol. At least in a boy band of some kind. His eyes shift onto me. Noticing how I must have been gaping, and closes a browser with a delicate tap. With a smile, he swivels to face me while reaching for a coffee mug. Sorry about that. What brings you to Manticore Video, and how can I assist you?
Hi.
My name is Adam. Hi, Adam. He looks up at me with kitten-like curiosity, anticipating my next word. I'd like to speak to the person in charge here. Oh, you mean Mr. Lords? Tad Lords? Yes, definitely him, yes. I should have done my homework before walking in here. No problemo. Do you have an appointment? Do I lie? Or I'm gonna say no. Ooh, yikes. You know, no one gets to see Mr. Lords without an appointment. But it's very important. He rolls his eyes in a playful way. It's always important. But if it was really that important, you'd have an appointment now, wouldn't you? Well, can I make an appointment? Or are there any appointments open to meet with him today? A cancellation? He lets out a sad, drawn-out sigh. This isn't a dentist's office, I'm afraid. The truth is, it's not simply that no one can meet him without an appointment, it's also that not just anyone gets an appointment to meet my boss. Like, would Mr. Lords have heard of your name, or know who you are? Probably not, but I did call yesterday. Then he probably won't have time to see you. I'm really, really sorry. It seems like it's out of his hands, and he seems genuinely apologetic. I feel my frustrations rising, although I don't want to take my anger out on him. Or cause a scene. Thanks anyways, I guess. I'll just have to find another avenue to pursue, if I want to get information on River's whereabouts. I start to slink away towards the exit of the office.
Oh, hey.
Hey, wait. Adam, right? Let me take a look at Tad's schedule. And would you look at that? I think a time slot just freed up. Really? You would do that?
Aww.
He places his elbows on his desk, resting his tilted face onto his graceful hands. Let's just say it's not often we get someone like you walking into this place. I have a special feeling you're a person Ted should meet, rather than the riffraff that he usually sees. Wow, oh my gosh, thank you! Just tell him Soren sent you. Soren. Are you sure I can just walk in? I really don't want you to get in trouble. Oh my gosh, it'll be fine. His 1 o'clock will probably be a no-show anyhow. I look around in awe, but also confusion, noticing some of the other men's stunned expressions. Soren gives me a smile and a look I can't quite place, then points with his pen. Take the door to your right and down to the end of the corridor. Honestly, you'll know it's his office. It's pretty hard to miss.
Thanks again.
Oh, okay, thank you from the bottom of my heart. You've helped me out so much today. I can't even express it. Aw, no worries. Now hurry and just keep your cool. You'll be fine, I know it. Alright, with that, I'm going to have to... Whoa! I'm going to have to end this episode here. Because I'm about to stream the drawing, which, I mean, unless somebody else commented while I was recording this, it's one person that's going to win, so... but thank you so much for watching. I will definitely come back to this, especially when this game fully releases, if it hasn't already, because I played the first one and I had such a good time with it. God, this is fun. Alright. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.